Tech.
I'm getting old. I
Got a
can't hold.
tripod and an iPod.
I'm getting old. I can't hold that thing.
Larry Vaught's still on typewriter. They do make different whiteout though now, so you don't have to use the liquid. Injury situation: Pat Toes, Mikey Benton, West, Nellums, and Rice, all day today. Toes and Benton will try to go tomorrow. We don't expect West, Nellums, and Rice to go until Wednesday. So we'll take a look at them. It's hard to evaluate them right now. We think they'll be able to practice, but then we'll evaluate them after they are able to practice. Again, Toes and Benton on Tuesday, West, Nellums, and Rice on Wednesday, and then we'll see from there. But we're playing a veteran team in Missouri. When I say veteran team, you might see sophomore, junior. They only have a couple of seniors, but if you look closely, especially on defense, I think there was 2 guys on the guys that I saw playing, which is about 16 guys in the Vanderbilt game that had been redshirted. So you see, the thing about being redshirted, they've been in the program for a long time. You might say sophomore, but they've been in the program 3 years. You might say junior, but they've been in the program 4 years, and that's important. That equals a veteran squad that understands their program. And what allowed them to do that was their success that they've had in the past. They started to get healthy. Some have told me that they helped some guys out, held a lot of guys out in the Alabama game to try to get them back. I'm not sure if that's what their reasoning for it, but they should get guys back this week. Quarterback's an outstanding athlete. Last year threw for close to 3,000 yards, rushed for almost 1,000 yards, which is unheard of. So he's a dual quarterback. He had last year he threw for 21 touchdowns, rushed for 15. This year he's throwing for about 61% of his passes, and with only 2 interceptions. So he's a really solid player for him. The running back Lawrence is rushed for over 550, 5 TDs. A really fast guy that catches the ball really good out of the backfield. So we've got our hands full with them on offense. Defensively, South Carolina, Alabama, and Georgia, the only teams that scored over 20 points against these guys. So it's really solid defense. Defense is one of the top in the country in tackles for loss. They create turnovers. They're +6 in turnover margin, which means they create turnovers and they take care of the football. They do a really good job of pressuring the quarterback. And then on special forces, which is where we've been pretty solid, been pretty consistent and pretty solid, is they have returned 3 punts and 1 kickoff for a touchdown and hit a big reverse on another one for about 45 yards. So averaging 18 yards a punt return, and over 25 yards a kickoff return. So real solid team. Again, it's an atmosphere that we are unfamiliar with, but we know that SEC atmosphere. It'll be an SEC atmosphere. We'll be underdogs, and we got to go in there with the right attitude to come away out of this place with the win. Any question?
Joker, if Toles can play, is he in the mix, backing up and Morgan then moves down, or how you doing?
Well, I mean, if Toes can play, he'll play. We're not going again. It'll be the same situation as we did in the Mississippi State game, but again, he hasn't taken a snap yet. We'll take a look and see tomorrow.
What might it do for you guys, now that you've sort of seen what Jalen can do, you know the element that he is strongest at, what he brings to the table, if you could get that rotation again, if you could have sort of two options.
Well, I think it's definitely helped Jalen when he's able to step back away from it and then get back out there. And I think Kane has definitely slowed down a little bit for him when that has happened. So it would continue to do that, by letting him step away from it. But again, guy hadn't taken a snap yet. We don't know anything. I mean, all he's done is drop back in the training room, and we'll see on the practice field.